Welcome to the Breve Music Podcast. I'm your host, Jermaine Harris. In this episode, I'll be continuing my discussion about how to handle your finances as a musician. In my previous episode, I shared the first steps you should take once you start earning money from your music. So if you haven't listened to my last episode, you should check that one out too so you can understand the full journey of how to manage your money. Most people have been introduced to the idea of a savings account at some point growing up, but investing is something that isn't as commonly discussed. So I'll be shedding some light on two of the most common retirement accounts that you can create, 401ks and IRAs. Both accounts serve the same purpose, which is to allow you to set aside money for retirement. However, there are some key differences. 401ks are set up by employers and IRAs are set up by individuals. That distinction is easy to remember if you think about what IRA stands for, which is Individual Retirement Account. Although both accounts allow you to invest your income in the stock market, 401ks have historically had a larger maximum amount that you can invest every year. For 2023, the max that you can invest in a 401k is $22,500, whereas IRAs have a maximum of $6,500 or $7,500 if you're 50 or older. Those limits do increase every year. So if you are working a job that has a 401k, you can set aside some income there. But if you don't, you'll definitely want to take advantage of an IRA to at least set aside some money for retirement. One great thing about 401ks is that employers often have a match. I like that IRAs usually give you more control in what you can invest in compared to 401ks. With a 401k, you're usually limited to a specific target fund, which has to do with the date that you want to retire. Whereas IRAs typically allow you to invest in your own allocation of stocks and bonds. With both 401ks and IRAs, you do have two important types. You have a pre-tax and a post-tax account. You can create either type of account or both, and the difference has to do with whether you're taxed now or taxed in the future. If you're doing a pre-tax account, that means that you're not paying taxes on your money right now. Instead, you're investing it directly into either the 401k or the IRA or both. And then you pay taxes on your withdrawals whenever you take money from either account. But if you go the post-tax option, you're paying taxes for whatever tax year you're investing that money in. But once you start to withdraw money from either account, you won't be paying taxes on that money because you will have essentially paid taxes already. There are pros and cons to going either route. If you think that your tax bracket may be a bit higher when you're older, then you may want to go the post-tax route because you'd be paying less right now compared to later. But if you're looking to just decrease your taxes now, then going the pre-tax route could be a better option for you because you could be paying less in taxes right now. But in the future, you may end up having to pay taxes on your withdrawals. And you don't know exactly what the tax rate's going to be by the time you start to make those withdrawals. So that was an overview about the difference between 401ks and IRAs. I am interested in talking more about investments. I know that this is kind of a music podcast. However, finances are extremely important. So I figure it's good to have an understanding of what to do once you start earning money. Stay tuned for my next episode, and thanks for listening.